Hi, everybody. It's me, Jessica, your health fitness program manager from McLean, and I am about to guide you through today's low impact interval workout. Grab your water. I got mine right here. Let's all take a delicious sip before we begin while I make sure everything's straight. Oh, there I am. Okay. Well, hi, and here's to us, everyone. And when you're ready, let's start to march. If you looked at the moves that we're going to do today, you saw that I think we have six. I already can't count. One, two, three, five, six. Correct. Awesome. But a lot of them are one side or the other, and pretty much all the moves are the same. We're just going to be doing them through a variety of planes of motion, and that's also just going to what is happening with the video. Let's just keep doing our thing. All right, moving in a variety of planes of motion, we're going to hit a couple different muscle groups. You might find that you love some of these moves, and you might find that you don't love some of these moves. But the interesting thing is how different they're going to feel depending on how we're doing it. Let's move forward and back. Start swinging your arms. Make sure you're not holding your breath. Great. Whoa, I don't know what's happening on your screen, but what I'm looking at is showing that some really weird things are happening with the video. So if that is the case for you, I do apologize, but we're going to keep on moving. We're going to get through it. Keep it weird, you know? That's what I like to say. But I'm ready these days to keep it a little bit less weird. Things have been super weird. How about for you? All right, one more time forward and back, and then come onto the back of the mat and let's get our jacks. So you can just tap these jacks out. You can move as quickly or slowly as you want, but I want you to get a full range of motion. I want you to really reach with your legs side to side and arms all the way up overhead and then back down to your thighs. Keep your core pulled in nice and tight. And the more that you keep your eyes focused in one area, the easier balance is going to be. We got just about 15 seconds left of these jacks. Maybe you switch it up, bringing arms forward and up instead of to the side. I'm getting a little heel dig now to the front for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Whew. Let's shake it out. We're going to get right into the movement. Today's intervals are going to be 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. So we don't have a lot of time between exercises. But the good news is the exercises that we're doing today are all things that we've done sometime in the past. Move number one is going to be an elbow to knee drive, and it's up to you. You can do the same side, kicking your elbow and knee to drive, and then into a front leg kick. Or if it feels better, you can go for a little bit of a twist here. But we're going to stick with just one leg for the first 30 seconds, one leg and arm moving, then the other leg and arm moving. And then we're going to hit the floor laying down on our bellies for some back work. You ready? Let's do it in 3, 2, 1. Begin. So elbow to knee drive, forward kick. I'm going for this little bit of a rotation. We're getting an ab move. We're already warming up the hamstrings right here, even just a little bit more. We don't have any squats coming up today, but I bet if you sit at a desk a lot, your hamstrings might be pretty tight. This might feel good. Awesome. Take your 10-second break. We're going to switch to the other side, other leg moving. 3, 2, 1. Let's go for it. Elbow to knee crunch. And if your toe's not coming up as high as mine, that's okay. Can you still have it flex back towards your face? Just finding that reach. And on this crunch, once again, we're decreasing the space between the lower rib and the hip. Where's your weight? If you said in the heel, I'm proud of you. Lots of weight in that standing right leg heel, slight bending your knee. Hit the floor. We've got our Supermans. Extend your arms forward. We're going for a Superman swim. So arms and legs come up off of the floor. Squeeze your glutes, lift your heels to the sky. I'm a little limited on space, so I'm not going to be my best swimmer. Oh, you know what? Instead of having my arms forward, I'm just going to pop my arms to the side to still get some back work. But if you can have your arms forward, we're just swimming. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, turn over. Roll over onto your back, because now we're going to get a nice flutter kick. Depending on how your abs are feeling today, you might need to stick your thumbs under your bum and keep your flutter kick high. Let's get started. If you're ready for more than keeping this flutter kick high, you can make your flutter kick big. And if you're ready for even more of a challenge, you can bring your flutter kick low. Maybe even bringing your shoulders up off of the mat or removing your hands from below your glutes, but keep your lower back glued down to the floor. We got 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax your head back down on the floor. Extend your legs nice and long. Next up is a jackknife crunch. So just like that first move we did standing, elbow to knee, finger to toe. Stick with the same side and join me. Elbow to knee, finger to toe. Some things that can make this easier are using your elbow or even the hand palm of the arm and leg that are not joining to press into the floor. Also pressing your heel of your straight leg into the floor. Gives you a little extra squeeze into that glute as well while you press your non-moving heel to the floor. Take a break. We're going to switch to the other side. So arm can be out, palm can be facing down to the floor for a little assistance. Tricep can be pressing into the floor for assistance. Here we go. Elbow to knee crunch, finger to toe. I'm moving at a pretty rapid pace for 8 something in the morning, I know. If you need to move a little bit slower, please do. And if you want to challenge yourself even more, don't have that other arm on the floor. Maybe even float the other leg off of the mat for more ab work. 3, 2, 1. Yay. We're going to stand on up and move through everything again. We're going to get each move 2 more times total, starting off with that elbow to knee crunch. Right now, I'm going to do it a little differently. I'm going to do the same side of the body. I still have weight in my standing leg heel. Slight bend in that knee. Keep moving. You're doing awesome. Woo. We're going to switch to that opposite side. Have a quick sip of water. We got 5 seconds. Let's do it. Did you get that quick sip of water in? Can you find that little extra squeeze into your abs? We got about 10 seconds left to go. Ooh, we did it. All right, next up, hitting the floor for Supermans. I'm going to stay nice and long this time so I can get the whole move in. Arms nice and straight. Go for it. Pick everything up and swim. If picking everything up and swimming is not working for you today, if you're already feeling really tired, lift one limb at a time. One arm, the other arm, one leg, the other leg, and just rotate through each part of your body to get some work into your back. You'll probably notice that maybe one arm or one leg is going to be your limiter. Roll over. Next up, we've got those flutter kicks. Are you ready? Go for it. So remember, you can bring your thumbs under your bum. You can keep the kick high the whole time. You can go for a nice in between of a big flutter kick, maybe a big flutter kick with your shoulders off the floor, or maybe that challenge of a lower flutter kick with your heels closer to the mat. You can still lift your shoulders up off of the floor. Just keep that lower back pressed down into the floor. And then moving your hands away is obviously going to be the most challenging. Stay down here. We got that jackknife crunch coming up. So opposite elbow to knee. Definitely going for opposites this time. Begin. Elbow to knee, finger to toe. We're almost done round 2. We got one more round to go after this. And then we're going to stretch it out. And maybe you'll stick around and stream Jenna's class up next. Yay! We're going to switch. Ready? Begin. Elbow to knee, finger to toe. Hopefully you're feeling really confident right now. You know what the moves are, and you know that there's only one round left to go. You just got to get through this right now. You've done the brunt of the work, and you're going to finish and be so proud of yourself. Stand on up. Just keep asking yourself every day, what can I do today? I'm just doing a little something. Every day is going to make that difference. Frankenstein's. Elbow to knee crunch, finger to toe. Same move that we literally just did, laying on the floor. It is getting warm in here, and I am regretting this long sleeve shirt. Big smiles. So excited that this is our last round for the day, y'all. Ooh, shake it out. Let's switch to the opposite side. Ready? Let's go. Elbow to knee, finger to toe. Just doing your best. Always enough. Every day. Just doing your best. Even if it feels like nothing's happening, keep showing up for yourself. It's going to make a difference. Yay! Let's hit the floor for those Supermans. Arms nice and long, either swimming, neck long as well. So eye gaze is towards whatever you're looking at. And that means if you're going one limb at a time and maybe you're going up a little bit higher, eye gaze is going to come forward. But you're not looking forward. No extra wrinkles in the neck. Squeeze your glutes. Can you lift your heels a little bit higher? Can you lift your hands a little bit higher here at the end? Yay, lower yourself down, flip over. We got our flutter kicks. Go for it. Flutter. I'm going to flutter my way down. I'm going to hang out here for as long as I can. I'll flutter my way up for a sec too. Flutter down. This is where it's most challenging for me, right here at this 45 degrees, especially to keep the low back on the floor. Can you work in your most challenging space? Release. Extend legs long. Last time for this jackknife crunch on the floor. Go for it. Elbow to knee, finger to toe. Use your exhale. Each time you're finding that crunch, get into your abs a little bit more. Almost there, almost there. let's switch. Switch to the other side. Ready? Go for it. Press your lower back down. Press that opposite heel into the floor. Help you to activate the back side of the body. Oh, that looked confused there. Keep that chin close to the chest. Just a few more. Woo, we did it. Release your back down to the floor. Stretch your legs out nice and long. Inhale your arms all the way up overhead. Maybe grab hold of your opposite hand. Take 3 breaths here. And then we're going to take a nice side body stretch. So keep your hips right where they are. Walk your legs all the way over to the right or as much as you can. And then bring your upper body over to the right as much as you can. Coming into banana pose, you can keep your feet side by side, or maybe you cross your inside ankle over the outside ankle. And then sink into your breath. Maybe shift your hips a little bit more to the left. Create as much of a stretch as you can from your hips in both directions, down to your ankle, up to your armpits. What can you feel depending on how you position your arm, even from your armpits to your wrists? Find one spot to relax your eyes or close them. Sink into the floor. Last big breath here. If you cross your ankles, uncross your ankles. Bring your upper body back through to center. Walk your legs back through to center. Walk your legs to the other side. Bring your upper body all the way over. Cross your inner ankle over your outer thigh if it feels okay. And once again, create a big stretch for yourself from your hip to your heel, from your hip to your shoulder. What can you create from your wrist to your armpit? Slowing your breath down brings your heart rate down. One more inhale, exhale. And then uncross your legs. Upper body comes to center. Legs come to center. Go ahead, bend your knees. Let's roll over. Take a quick pass through tabletop for a little cat cow. Push into your hands, palms, spread your fingers wide. Get a stretch in the webbing of your fingers and get at least one cat, at least one cow. Maybe you got time to take 2. And the next time you find yourself coming into cats, tuck your toes under, send your hips up towards the ceiling, take a quick pedal through your heels. Oops. Oh, and then walk your hands to your feet or your feet to your hands. Relax in this dangle. Relax your shoulders from your ears. And then slowly roll yourself up. Head over heart, over hips, over heels. Inhale, arms all the way up. Look up towards the ceiling. Squeeze your glutes. Hips gently come forward. Try and touch the ceiling. Try and touch the wall behind you. Chin neutral to your chest. Exhale, relax your arms down by your side. Take a moment stretching fingers down to the floor in your mountain pose, rounding through your feet, tall through the crown of your head. Awesome. Great work. I hope you feel so good about yourself for getting up this morning, for doing this low impact but plenty of intensity workout. Let me know what you thought. And I'll see you later today for some extra relaxing in.